This is Carrie Mallard, and it's June 19th, 2008, Thursday. And this morning I have been entertained since I woke up a little prior to 6 a.m. I was entertained by Breann McGregor, Lynn Grover, and a few other models and Playmates. But I remember seeing Miss Jayde Nicole, who came on this morning briefly, Playmate of the Year 2008, and she came on and made an appearance to make it official for Playboy to be entertaining by us. And here's a picture of Miss Jayde Nicole here that I drew. And this was an image of her drawn as she was January 2007 Playmate. But since then she has become Playmate of the Year 2008, and I'm very proud to be able to present this drawing of Miss Jayde Nicole, the January 2000 Playmate and Playmate of the Year 2008. Love her very much. I'm very, very proud for Jayde Nicole and everybody else. And last night I was online with Breann McGregor's website, and she has an online website now and stimulating interest for herself and her internet presence. But as I woke up this morning, Breann was still inside the network, and she had the opportunity to entertain me and the rest of the network with her presence. And she made a number of expressions along with Lynn Grover and some of the other girls. And I was entertained by it. Of course, I always struggle with the network because they tease me and taunt me with half-second, flashes of video, and it's frustrating. But I still have the opportunity to see the girls just barely enough to be able to identify them. So they taunt and they tease me with that, and then they bust my chops. But then they are Playmates, right? Love them all to death, and Breann actually is fabulous. And I had the opportunity to stimulate some interest for her and thank her for coming on board and entertaining me. And when I began to orate a poem, some of the other celebs, men in the network, began to voice over my thoughts, as I am online with the military's wavelength of communications that integrates me with a computer. So everybody hears my thoughts go out with them, and they get the opportunity to interact with me, bust my chops, and try to taunt and tease me, incite, coerce, manipulate me. It's frustrating, but it's entertaining for everybody to be able to interact with me and see how my thoughts were. I've also too been online with these guys right here. They're in another location. You can see them just as they are right here. They dress rehearsal. They dress up and present themselves in the scope of the camera just like this. This is Dave Lubeck of Molly Hatchet, Donnie Van Zant of Blackfoot, Rick Allen, and Charles Hargret. This is a picture of the Dixie All-Stars as they were Dixie All-Stars, which they are no longer together, but they are Dixie All-Stars has gone on to be all Southern Rock or Southern Rock All-Stars with Jimmy Farah, Michael Solars, Dwayne Rowland, and Ace Allen. And so I've had the opportunity to be entertained by them and people like Billy Barth and other members of Blackfoot, the Outlaws, Molly Hatchet, and they are supposed to be having a tour at the first of the year where they're going to be on a cruise line for 4 days after the first of the year. So that's something to look for. Just go to mollyhatchet.com or Bigfoot, and you'll probably find some information there about it. But I know there's information at Molly Hatchet about the event. I've also been online with Nashville Star. That's why I'm wearing my cowboy hat this morning, and I've had the opportunity to be entertained by Jeffrey Steele, Jewel, and the cast of Nashville Star, also Mr. John Bush. And I'm struggling with names, trying to learn everybody's names, but they have been fabulous. They've been online, they've been cutting up, flirting, and they've been busting my chops, aggravating the crap out of me, and but still they're all fabulous. Jewel, Jeffrey Steele, and Miss John Bush are some of the greatest music producers in the country music genre, along with Billy Ray Cyrus. And the show's doing well, and I've had the opportunity to be entertained and interact with the cast of the show, and also to the Playmates. And Miss Zai Zong is inside the scope of the camera this morning. I've seen her and Miss Lacey Shavert again, who has been absolutely fabulous, very sexy, very entertaining. Her and Zai Zong and the celebs like Christina Aguilera, Alicia Cuthbert, Pamela Noble for the past few days has been interacting in the scope of the camera. They keep it hot and they keep it sexy. Absolutely hot. You know what I mean? It doesn't get any hotter than celebrity status females for interaction and entertainment in this network of communication that supports the military and this brainwave link. I just want to say a very special thank you to everybody who's interacted with me, my family and friends, as I continue to draw support. What I'm hoping to do is to draw interest for me for charitable outreach, trying to establish a board of advisors to incorporate for a nonprofit organization for outreach of charity. And that is my main goal through this, and how to exploit myself as a cyborg for brainwave leading to reach out to a vast network of communication satellites. That is going on, and I am Carrie Wayne Mallard of Warwick, Georgia. I love you. This is a universal symbol for charity, for goodwill, commonwealth, and to say I love you. I did that first to Dakota Fanning back in 2006. It is now a year and a half later, and the entertainment industry has been active within this wavelength of communications to influence me and to stimulate a network of communication to support the entertainment industry and people like myself. I have been online since 1998. I began hearing the military's wavelength of communications in 1998, and I have been online for now more than a decade. It is now day 3,859. I have been online for 10 years and 65 days. I have yet to meet the people who are responsible for that, family and friends. The entertainment industry has come on board to stimulate interest for a network to support me, and I continue to be entertained by them. I have avidly looking and anxiously awaiting the opportunity to meet everybody. People like Charlize Theron, who is in the network somewhere at all times now. She continues to uphold her career like Lacey Chabert and other women like her. Angelina Jolie, while continuing to keep up contact within this network of communication that allows them to integrate with cell phone cameras, all kinds of communication equipment. Integrated technologies are optimal at this time. Well, although the world continues to move forward like I'm aloof and bewildered, and I'm the last one to know what's going on, I am at the hub of the network and the military's wavelength of communications that interacts with them. I've had the opportunity to be entertained by the movie filmmaking industry. They have also assisted me during the viewing of movies. While playing and watching DVDs, the entertainers themselves are responsible for those movies are coming online to assist them, such as recently Open Water with Miss Ryan and Daniel Travis, Blanchard Ryan, who entertained me with Open Water. Open Water here. I saw Miss Blanchard Ryan and Daniel Travis interact with me during the viewing of that movie. Da Vinci Code, King Kong, Silent Hill, Catch Me If You Can, The Aviator, Alexander, When Harry Met Sally, Charlie's Angels, Constantine, The Pursuit of Happiness, Collateral, even everybody with Sports Illustrated, Ana Beatriz Barros, Danielle Sarieva, who has been working avidly now in the scope of the camera within this network and being assisted by the military for wavelength communications. And I have seen Danielle Sarieva interact with me. So it has been a phenomenal time. And that's how it goes right now this morning. But right now I'm online with the cast and the studio that supports Nashville Star. And everybody over there, hello. Thank you very much. And have a great day.